Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. It's 5:01 somewhere, I think, maybe. Well, I'm your host, Lasercat Matt Langen, and if you thought a global pandemic was going to get in the way of us bringing you live darts, then you were sorely mistaken. Here we are, finally, the evening we've been waiting for, City League Finals, right here on YouTube. The 7 weeks of regular season play have gotten us here, or more specifically, have gotten these four players here for a chance to compete for the Spring 2020 City League title. Both of our semifinals feature folks who play together outside of City League. We have number one DJ Mike Hughes, which is always awkward to say because it feels like I'm just repeating myself. So DJ Mike Hughes and Toaster Dave Weiland play together in the FO Dart League, aka the FODL, aka the Don't Forget to Save and Exit Your Match Dart League. While the folks in the 2 and 3 spot, Darren Ross, Wood 13, and Sweet Action, Mike Gilligan, play together in leagues around Austin. And so a lot of history between all these folks. Exciting to see what happens today. And speaking of what happens today, so as you can see from the standings, these seeds here, especially those top three, really could have gone any way. Very hotly contested going into the final week of the regular season. And if you haven't watched the Week 7 video already, then you really should check it out because the playoff implications were severe and many. And the implications, just the scenario kept on changing leg after leg through several of those matches. Real exciting stuff. In the end, however, as you can see, DJ Mike Hughes getting that number one seed here. So we follow the standard Premier League table structure. So first is the points. So you see the three players tied with 12 points. Then we go to leg differential. You see Mike Hughes and Darren Ross both have earned 18 legs more than their opponents cumulatively. And then the third tiebreaker there is that legs won against the throw. And it is in that stat that Mike Hughes just edges out Darren Ross to secure that number one seed. So looking at the stats here, again, the stat line sort of follows the score line for the standings here. Not a whole lot between these players. So I think it's really a matter of who shows up tonight. I wouldn't put any bets on any of this stuff until we get into the third or fourth leg and really see who's going to come in with some momentum and who might falter a little bit. So I'd wanted to use some highlight and lowlight reels here. But honestly, I just ran out of time a little bit. I'd just done some interviews and stuff beforehand, so we're working with a little bit less, but hopefully the darts will be good. I'm going to get the players ready, and we'll get match number one going real soon here. All right, well, if I have everything set here, then we will be ready to get this underway as soon as the players finish their countdown that I just sort of instructed them to take. I said, all right, guys, I'm going to mute myself. Give me 30, 45 seconds, and then go ahead and kick it off. In this first semifinal in City League playoff night, finals night, live playoff finals. I don't know the combination of the words to use for this one. At any case, number 1, Mike Hughes, and number 4, Toaster, Dave Weiland. Looks like Hughes won the bull, and these players will be scoring themselves, giving me a very, very welcome break in the booth, so I can just focus on watching some darts here. I pull up my little broadcast booth to
41.
Keep track of the match stats here. So really, you know, we brought up the pre-match stats, or the season stats overview for all these players. Really close in all the averages there. I think the one number that stood out looking at these top 4 players was probably the double percentage. So if I recall correctly, we had Toaster at around like a 6 or 7%. You know, I'm going to double check that because that just seems a little bit low. Meanwhile, Q's was closer to like a 17% or something like that. So let me get those final numbers. 9% there for Toaster on the checkouts.
45.
So you figure that could be the emphasis here for him today. You kind of put good money on both these players getting to checkout range pretty quickly in these, and then it's just a matter of who's going to get through that door first. Meanwhile, ooh, beautiful treble 20. Ooh, 2 of them. Are we going to have 180 early on here? Oh, we're not. Oh, but we almost did. I wanted it. You wanted it for sure. Wow, so Toaster here takes the darts away from Mike Hughes here early. And let's see if you're in the
100.
chat. I apologize for not joining you there. Maybe I can figure it out here. The laptop where I'm signing with Google is on a desk far, far away. And I don't know my Google password, and my 1Password stuff changed. So long story short, tough time signing in on the computer I'm actually using in the broadcast booth.
60,
but let me see if I can.
It should be 104.
Toaster maybe relying on the chalker assist there.
$125.
All right, so I found the chat.
20 scored.
Be a little slow going for me to respond here. I really wish I had figured out sign in, but just a bit too much. For a 23 darter double 10.
40.
Wow.
Nice.
Like I said, I wouldn't put money on these until the 3rd or 4th leg because you don't know who's come to play.
So you would already
In this case, it looks like everyone's come to play.
No, you win $20.
Toaster and Q's alluding to a bet made earlier about
45.
a 6-0 sweep. Q's saying he would bet that there was going to be no such sweep.
68.
Toaster not so confident in his darts. A newfound father these days. Many congratulations
60.
to him. And we can probably look forward to a steady decline in his darting abilities for the next 4 to 18 years. Sorry.
24.
Wow, is Toaster just going to
60.
just slightly crisp? I'm trying to think of a toast pun. Just light char. Q's crust. It's not going well. It's not going well at all. But this is neat on YouTube. Looks like I can participate in the chat without having the video running. And meanwhile, Toaster here. Okay, let's I went a few pages too far back here. I got away from their broadcast booth because I want to know what sorts of numbers Toaster's putting up here. Wow, 67.5 average for Toaster here, 56.3 for Q's.
45.
Already through 1.5 legs, Toaster has 3 tons or better and 1 ton 40. We're not doing attempt tracking here, so I can't
46.
give you double numbers. But Toaster was either 1 for 2 or 2 for 3, I think.
It's up.
And it's off. Big Fish ain't going to go. Not like it needs to. Not like he's under
32.
any duress. I don't like that move. From 35 scored on 170. Leaves you with 45. I really prefer staying on 20s there because the 125 leave lets you set up the
22.
25 for then a nice sexy 2-dart combo on 100 for the treble 20 and double. And I know players kind of get concerned about that odd 5 hanging over there. They sometimes think a 6 on the end might be favorable. But in that situation, 170, 45 is always going to be better than 44.
60.
You schmuck.
Oof. 1 scored on 80 there. It
40.
sets up tops there, Toaster, but certainly a disappointing visit. A chance for Q's here, who will not apply much pressure, it looks like. Well, that third dart was really helpful.
$30 scored.
Well, not quite the surgical clinical finishing from Toaster here. Q's needs to take advantage of the opportunity. Does not make it easy for himself. Single 18 for tops. What in the hell is he doing? Wow, 20 the hardest way, nearly not busting, but nearly leaving 4 with that third dart. I mean,
6.
Second dart.
wow.
Nice shot.
Toaster opens the door. Q's walks through it a little begrudgingly, perhaps. Average is dropping a little bit there. Mike Hughes at a 53.4. Toaster through at a 56.5. In this race to 6, as you can see there on the screen, our sexy little
41.
frame. Worked on that all last night. Was up until about 3 in the morning.
45.
That's why I did not get some of the other stuff done that I had intended to, incorporating some highlights, some lowlights for sure. If you didn't catch some of the earlier weeks in the season, we had several legs go the distance. And by the distance, I mean more than 100 turns for the winning darter. I mean more than 100 darts, not 100 turns. Felt like it was going to get to 100 turns,
41.
I'll tell you that much right now. Slower start here.
41.
But still solid darts. Certainly entertaining to be here in the booth casting this, and hopefully entertaining for you all
58.
on the viewer side.
45.
And I'm chatting this in the chat, but I'll just say it here as well. Let me know if you're watching and there's anything you think
Breakfast.
that could be modified, really specifically audio. If anything seems a little bit off balance or funky, certainly let me know. I can do my best to adjust some levels and volumes in here.
19.
$100.
Wow. Other ton visit for Toaster. Just scoring like a madman, scoring like Mike Gilligan.
65.
So Slinger in the chat saying he wished he had made this into this. Wish he had made it and wish he had qualified.
17.
So for those who don't know, who have been watching for the season, these players were invited based on their position on the Q Tour, the Quarantine Tour, Order of Merit.
60.
So we've been running 1 to 2 best of 9, 501 single elimination tournaments every week since about April. And establishing an order of merit for folks who play on
81.
it. Mostly folks in Austin, Texas, but plenty from around the country and around the continent. And so folks order. So it's kind of played like
73.
like Q School with participation points. So folks earn 1 point on the order of merit for every match that they play. So we went down the list and invited folks based on where they had ranked
43.
up until that point, which was like a month and a half ago or so at this point. So for next season, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. It's gonna be a not just order of merit based. We decided to go pure invite only, and there will be some interesting updates on
27.
that over the next week or so. I'd hope to have some actionable updates here, like kind of sign up here or apply here. I don't have that yet. The gist is I'll
50.
be hosting a qualifying tournament or season. It'll be like a round robin kind of single day thing. Everyone will play each other once. And what I'll be looking at in those matches is a combination
50.
of darting ability, audio and video quality,
Not close.
proficiency with Darts Atlas, and proficiency with Slack. And so based on how
40,
everyone kind of
third
sorts
dart.
out along those four
Nice.
criteria, we'll do invitations for the upcoming season of City League, which will also be broadcast on public access cable stations, at least in Central Texas and probably around the country. So
100.
again, more updates to come on that pretty soon. While I'm missing Toaster, just kind of talking through Toaster's checkout here for leg 3 as we increase the dart counts here. 23 to open, 29 for the second leg from Mike Hughes, 30 darter for Toaster in leg 3.
13.
Losing some of that scoring prowess, maybe getting a little bit excited as he started leaping ahead there.
63.
But like I said, you kind of wait until leg 3 or leg 4 to place any bets on these players. And based on what we're seeing here
41.
early in leg 4, I'd still say this is anyone's match.
$26.
And that's breakfast. And here at City League, we do not ask a breakfast question
41.
because we are not the FO Dart League. And the FO Dart League has probably asked all the breakfast questions that there are to be asked. And I had nothing to contribute there.
99.
$97. Oh, nope, 59. Sorry.
Conger on the chat saying not quite the scoreline
22.
he predicted after 3 legs. Toaster up. Well, really just a break. I mean, it's one early break,
59.
but I certainly understand if you did not expect that.
58.
$60.
Hopefully the toaster cam fixes itself. Come on. Give us a little bit more.
41.
Give us a little bit more width. Well, I'd really hope I don't have to adjust this camera because I have to get up from my booth and modify some stuff. Hopefully he's not trying to double on the right side of the board here. There we go.
23.
It usually comes back.
$40. 44 rather.
$85 remaining for Toaster. Wants that treble 15.
50.
Oh, misses it.
$71.
Yeah, so that 51 first start left 52 for Mike Hughes. Wanted 20 for double 16.
55. Second dart.
Well, and we'll just have to trust Toaster there, as Skype has other ideas about what sort of
You sandbag
video
yourself.
signal to
Oh,
send me.
please. I haven't hit a double all day.
Well, I might just bite the bullet and go up and reset the camera feed.
81.
All right, pardon me for a moment while I try to triage the toaster cam.
45.
41.
59.
22.
60.
81.
'Alright, we did it live. What did I miss?
99.
28.
Alright, thank you all for tuning in. Way more than I expected to see here.
41.
If I'm reading this right, I think we got about like 13,000 people in the chat. Fantastic. Love it. Love to see it.
24.
Now it's another little add-on need for next season. When someone scores 24, they need the old Jack Bauer clock.
59.
Doot, 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 doot. Maybe a little CTU phone ring chime as well.
100.
Ooh, I thought that could have been a ton 40 from Q's there.
42.
Both these players doing real well to get darn near a ton below in about 7 visits.
Twenty-seven.
Toaster here to at least apply some pressure. That 91 and 2 was not going to go. 88 remaining.
68.
Oh, wow. Great treble 20 with that third.
41.
Double 14, the Metsur. Little outside, good marker. Bang against it, knock it in. Bang against that one, knock it in. Oh,
14 scored.
no banging, no knocking, no in. Congraw saying he had that CTU ring phone on his phone for years. Yeah, you'll never forget it. It's so iconic.
14.
Wow,
third
all
dart.
right. Toaster putting in some work. Man, maybe he was just trying to lull Mike Hughes into a sense of complacency earlier in the old private chat with that 6-0 sweep talk nonsense, that self-deprecation. Maybe that's just how he fires himself up. My goodness.
42.
Anyway, back on topic, back on track. My favorite instance of the CTU ringtone is in the Robot Chicken sketch
45.
where Darth Vader calls the Emperor after the Death Star is blown up, and the Emperor's ring in his office is the
59.
CTU ring, and I lost it. I thought it was so funny. Gilligan in the chat. What up, Gilligan? Shouldn't you be warming up?
83.
He probably is warming up. Getting himself psyched up, getting himself ready for the next match. Mike Gilligan with that 3 seed playing number 2 Darren Ross coming up
81.
as soon as we wrap this one up.
Uh, 32.
Congress saying that ringtone got demoted by the
59.
MGS Codex tone. And I have no idea what that MGS. It's like, well, MSG, you're not talking about some Madison
100.
Garden Square thing. can't figure it out. I
41.
can't even guess. Ooh, big math test coming up for Toaster. Is he going to go 60 or 59?
81.
Stay tuned. $19 or $20. What's it going to be? Okay.
59.
All right. Well, maybe we'll invite him back next season then. Good boy, Dave. Not leaving himself that bogey 159
54.
by acting like a total boob and throwing 3 darts at 20 from 219. Good man. Oh, Metal Gear Solid
32.
is what MGS is. Okay. Not a gamer here. Counter-Strike on PC in like 2004 was kind of my pinnacle of... No, 2000... yeah, no, 2004 was right. 3-4. Yep. Before Source, like 1.6. Back in the day. Meanwhile, everyone else who like listens to my feeds
13.
and like knows me from darts is like, Matt, what the hell are you talking about?
160.
Mad Matt in the chat saying he just watches darts for the math.
52.
Mad Matt, a carpenter, a big proponent of measure once and cut thrice. I think that was just a really, really, really bad first start on treble 19. For Q's
36.
finding closer to the treble 16. The Toaster here, 76, see if he can clean it up. Thank you, streaming software gods, for not Tops. For not busting out
36.
Toaster's feed during these pivotal moments here. Oh, this big 17 misses double 15 next. I mean, single 15 next door for Tops here. For Q's to just try to give himself a chance. Oh, wow. Critical. He needed it. The pressure was on. That is a fantastic double in that moment. My goodness, he needed that.
Got me tilted, Toaster.
I'm just going to try this. I'm going to try to get cute for a second here. Let me see if I can just if this will work. So on the math topic. Oh my gosh, yes, it's working. Oh, we'll see if it works going back to the cameras too. So on the math topic, the accountant had another classic accountant math. Like I think Steady scored a 90 on an actual 80 throw or something the other day. Oh, you love to see it. Math. Learn it, y'all. Learn it. Now, is this going to work? Oh, wow. I am just a darts master. Wait, look. See, I can go back again here. Oh, look. See, it's going to work. It's still working. I can't believe it. And then back into the match. Oh! I'm like a sorcerer. It's incredible.
41.
I'll just wait till I show the next cam. I got one more trick up my sleeve here in the booth that I spent like a couple hours really setting up proper today here.
60.
I hope you all appreciate it. This would be so easy if it weren't for all the stress
26.
around.
Wheels are coming off.
Well, it worked last time, but will it work this time? You never know.
$72.
Big fan of the scoreboard frame put together last night. Good
41.
scoreboard framing. Oh yeah, we still got a lot of legs here, or a lot of darts here. So Mad Matt saying he'll have what the caster is having in my Zap Zap Meow koozie. That would be the Lazarus 40 Days and 40 Nights IPA, American IPA, American IPA. It's delicious. Oh well, that was almost a good transition into the next little bit of sorcery that I have. I'll have to hold that for the
57.
next one. Because we are getting down to checkout range, and by we, I mean DGMyQs and DGMyQs
60.
alone.
He did a treble.
Double 20. Oh! Oh my gosh, I was just going to say the momentum shift is here. It still might be because he's got at least 3 more at tops, and you figure DGMyQs is going to hit that.
60.
and then I can do my final parlor trick here. Wow, yikes! Yo, easy there, muscles. Q's, just what are you throwing at, buddy?
8.
Well, good job finding the single 3. After those first 2, you weren't going to take it for granted. Oh, 24. Oh, Toaster!
Bad.
Woo! You can see how
129.
stressful that third dart was, pulled incredibly low. Wow, great
Nice.
turnaround from Mike Hughes. All right, this is good stuff. My other neat trick, I finally plugged in my beer fridge. So it makes so much noise with the alternator or whatever thing is running in it. Alternator, I'd probably just look like a total asshole. But with this fancy new microphone, I don't worry about that sound anymore. So I can keep my beers cold and not overblast the beautiful audio that you're getting from me. I know everyone hangs on me every single word. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that was pretty tight in there. There we go. Lazarus, share life. Back to the match.
80.
So, La Grappadora, Lazarus has been canning for over a year, I think. Unless we're talking about different
100.
Lazari. The one I'm talking about is in Austin, Texas. And they've been doing crowlers for a while. And then once the pandemic started, they started with a mobile canning operation that was coming on site to do 12 ounces and 20 ounces.
50.
And then, they're still doing the growlers. And then I think they might have bought some of their own gear. I've seen them doing canning for the last couple of weeks without the same kind of contract, like third-party folks that I saw maybe like 2.5 months ago or so now. So Lazarus
57.
canning, yeah, and it's beautiful. You can't get it. They're not distributing. So you have to go to the brewery to get it. But you can order online.
41.
And wait, what's the score here? Oh, wow. Well, Toes are getting down. I'll say Lazarus has paid me nothing for this endorsement. I just love them so much. Totally organic. Back to the match. I'm abusing the hell out of this booth transition. I know. It's tacky
43.
and deal with it. You don't like it. You know what? Well, I was going to be... Oh, come on, Tops. Oh, just inside.
96.
Much better.
Sorry, Dan Comp.
Much better than the double 12 attempt last leg. Forget my sass. Talking about Lazarus. Toaster's just trying to fight here.
Fuck you. 36.
Wow, not a 55 at least there.
22nd.
Wow, I
dart.
wasn't sure if that was inside on the single 10. Unreal. Toaster keeping a steady 54 average here. Meanwhile, Q's at 50.7. And we'll see if Mike Hughes can get these next 3. That's what it's going to have to be for him to keep a chance.
60.
Okay, anyway. If you don't like the booth transitions, then you know what? You start your own stream. That's what I was going to say before the craziness there.
$13.
42.
Yes, the compressor makes a lot of noise. Thanks, Mad Matt.
42.
The compressor in the refrigerator makes a bunch of noise, but not through this beautiful mic.
41.
Another shout out to the FO Dart League. Don't forget to save and exit your match. The Lush there. Bodal, just the preeminent web streaming, online streaming darts league around. Just period. Full stop. No modist. No modist. I don't know why I just said it like
60.
that. No modus. No PDC at home tour. It's just the best streaming darts
81.
league in the world. As far as the production quality, value, just the everything except for the darts itself.
59.
It's the photo. So that's where I go to get recommendations on things like this sort of microphone that has made a huge difference for so many reasons on our casts
40.
here. Unfortunately, Mike Hughes there just using 2 darts.
Come on. 25.
Yeah, Congal, the booth transitions have absolutely gone to my head. You know, it's kind of a combination gone to my head and also stress testing because there is a
90.
ooh, wow, how about that decision making there from Mike Hughes, just going for that 25 to say
99.
let me set at 140 instead of 145. Maybe he wanted to go treble 20 tops, which is really the only advantage between 140 and 145 there, as far as I can tell.
41.
Unless you're kind of going 6 darts deep with the benefit and just assuming all singles, in which case I kind of get it.
Actually hit it. Oh, that's a terrible dart. 57, 59, 69. Nice.
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 100.
We got nice in the
I
chat.
think it's 70.
18.
For the match to get to the championship.
Okay, 61.
1 at 25 for double 18. Didn't go.
44 left.
At 17. 4 or 12. 4 or 12. It's 12 for 32. Double 16 for the match. No, it's outside.
29.
Hughes with a chance. Single 16 for tops to stay alive. Ooh, 48 leaves double 4. Way high. Can you correct it? Hell no, he can't.
Bust.
Yikes. Stressy dart from Toaster. Nervy as well.
Miss.
Nerve.
Oops.
Looks like Hughes was waiting. Hughes didn't think he was going to come back. Hughes thought the match was over. Didn't even bother retrieving his darts. Tops to staying alive. Bang under it. No, not that under. Just couldn't make contact with it. Toaster now.
32.
There it
first
is.
dart.
Wow.
You earned it, bud. Get out of here with your sandbagging 6 open.
Well, there we go. You hear Hughes calling out
Honestly, I
Toaster.
have not played much lately, so I'm really surprised. Oh,
All right.
Either, and I am not surprised.
Let me take this to the post-match screen. I honestly forget what happens here. All right, so I got our classic little song here. Wow. Well, you know, Congra out early in the chat saying not the scoreline he expected. Honestly, the way these guys have been playing all season in City League and in Photo, this could have gone either way. I think Toaster might have thrown the top. So first of all, his best match averages were better than Hughes's throughout the season. I think he had Toaster had at least 1, if not 2 matches where he threw a higher average than Hughes's top average in the season. So he had the darts there. It was just a matter of that consistency. And you know what? Why don't I bring up the booth cam here? Just flaunt that. So it was just a matter of that consistency with Toaster. But you see him, you know, getting through the doubles, even when, you know, kind of both players trading opportunities with each other, letting each other go with some of those missed doubles. But overall, I mean, Toaster is certainly playing well beyond that 9% checkout tracking that we had during the regular season. So, you know, well on him, man, good on him, and hopefully he can carry that momentum into the finals. You know, stay loose. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays a little bit with DJ Mike Hughes here in the next like 30 minutes or so while we get the second match underway. So I'll bring it back to the to that match screen, and then we'll get you all transitioned. I'll get the next match set up, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for staying tuned. Well, now I realized I was muted. So I want to apologize for not making an arm sleeve tattoo joke from last match. We saw DJ Mike Hughes with the arm sleeve. That's the gesture I was doing there. I was muted like an idiot. You would figure that would give him a 5 to 10 average boost in his 3-dart average. Not the case here. So I think we're all shocked there. So we'll wait for this in match here with these players who are done for the diddle. They think they're waiting for me to tell them.
All right, I'm turning the volume
So let
down.
me
Yeah, I've turned mine a little bit
just
down.
tell them that they are good, even though I told them just wait 30 seconds. Yeah, y'all are good. There we go. All right, so now we're underway.
Yep, you too, Mike.
And we're off. And we're off. Congra, I wonder if he's trying to wonder what my gestures are here. I think Mike might have missed. Oh, no, Mike did get the memo. He's scoring. Awesome. Fantastic. All right, underway here. I need to remind Darren to please announce his score for the viewing audience at home.
45.
Just hovering over the Skype chat here to unmute myself to ask Darren to announce his score.
85.
Ooh. All right, nice 3. I thought it might have been ton from Mike. Wasn't quite paying attention to the first one, though. Darren, if you could still announce your scores, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yep, 43.
Alrighty. So we certainly expect this match to take a little bit longer than the first one. I think just as a factor of the rate of play for these players, the pace that they
43.
like to throw with. And particularly the back half of the season, we've seen Gilligan kind of deliberately slowing down his throw, which I think has served him very well. I think it's been a great move for him to get more deliberate with that throw. I think you really see a lot of 21s and kind of 18s and stuff turning into 60s, 85s, 81s, tons, stuff like that. It's really been a remarkable difference when he takes that time and slows down on the Aki.
60.
So the action might be a little bit slower, but I wouldn't be surprised if the averages were a bit higher. But I assume the audio issue was just then, and I fixed it. Because the last few messages in the chat were about no sound, which I hope was at the same time that I realized that I was still muted there. We'll see if Darren can apply some pressure here. I would like a move to 19 here to leave 135, but I knew that it wasn't going to happen. 104 here for Gillen. He's going to go 20s, even though we should go 16s or 8s. Or I guess 19s. It's 16s or 19s are the paths there, I guess, but he went for the 18s anyway.
62, 66.
So with Darren pretty far away, I would expect Mike to go 6'10 here, or the split. I don't know if I've ever seen him throw a dart at 38 at double 19 on the first start. Well, all right, I'll shut up then. Double 8 for the opener. Oh, bit inside.
30.
Good effort for sure. I'll bring up the player audio here a little bit too. Should have done that a little bit more last match. Seems like everyone has got real nice environments acoustically that they're playing in right now. No background noises or anything. The 58 scored here for Darren. 32. Oh, wow. What a 90. What a recovery. Oh, my goodness. Checking himself on the math, and it is up. It is good. Woo. Nice opening 24 darter. For both players. Mike just nipping at Darren's heels there with a 61.6 average of his own.
30.
$81.
That third dart certainly looked like it was on that trajectory right into that treble bed. Fantastic throw.
$60.
$98.
Hey, did y'all remember that I have a booth camera and that I can do like booth transitions? It's pretty nice. Yep, Conquer in the chat just confirming that the
41.
championship is to be played after this. That is absolutely the case. So my main motivation,
26.
well, a lot of motivations for making more videos for this, but one of the big ones was to have like a 10-minute video just to kind of go over the season, to kill some time between this second semifinal and the championship, because I want to give the winner of this match, at least 10 minutes to kind of, chill out and just get
72.
loose and relax their arm a little bit. So we'll see what I do in that transition. Yep, championship immediately to follow. Richie Woo Woo saying I need a beer camera. I definitely do. I should cut out a hole in the back of the fridge, just kind of stick one in there and have it point out every time I open up and reach in for one. All right, well, the 170 will be on for Mike when he comes back. Meanwhile, Darren here needs a ton 40 or better. Ooh, it's on. Treble 60, treble 20 puts him in range. Not going to go, but a good effort nonetheless. And it's off. Go 18s or stick on 20s here. Stuck on the 20. Did a good job to lob that dart in above those first two. Wasn't sure if he'd feel like it was blocked at that treble bed and try to move over the 18s, leave himself 1-1-2. And real unfortunately there for Darren on the bogey 159. So Gilligan 6 starts at 110 here for sweet action. No, I think that action is not so sweet. I think it's a little bit low.
50.
$32.
20 for tops here. For the break right back.
60 scored, second dart.
All right, well, now we've got a best of 9 underway
Third
here.
dart, sorry.
Not much scoring, but good finishing here for these players. Darren with 1 score of a ton or better. Mike with 1 of a ton 40 or better. That was coming in that first leg for Gilligan. But they're finishing out pretty clinically. Even their average is up. Darren at a 54.7. Mike at a 62.1.
60.
$100.
Good turn there from Mike to apply some pressure to Darren on Mike's throw. Nope. Or not. No pressure perceived there on the left side.
$81.
$85.
$24.
Well, this might be becoming a war of attrition here. Start to hear some of the deflation in Mike's voice. We've heard that so far this season. That hasn't boded well for the rest of the match, but we'll see if he can turn it around. Usually he's a pretty mentally tough player. Can kind of get himself back into that groove, find that next gear, and kind of right the wrongs of a slow start. Still a bit to play.
$43.
Can you figure out a way to beat it?
There's that deliberate pacing we were talking about with Gilligan, taking that time, being deliberate before the start, each throw,
100.
getting that reset. Oh, I thought that would have been a ton 40. Regardless, 100, fantastic effort there.
83.
I was looking to go for Mike. 16 for tops. 16's in, double 20.
76
Yes, I
scored,
thought
third
that
dart.
found that corner.
Ah, good darts. I'm
All
gonna grab
right,
a beer real
fantastic
quick.
21 darted there
20
for
seconds.
Mike. Decent, a bit more decent through the first 3 here than we saw last match. 24 darts, 24 darts, 21 here. Maybe these players finding a bit more rhythm. We have a little beer break for
Okay,
Darren here.
I'm back. My start. You will, sir.
And it's back on.
26.
60.
For the first time all season, I've let the players chalk their own matches, and I really can't tell you how much better it feels. Oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this so much more. I'm so much less stressed. Just having that one less thing to kind of worry about. Just sitting back here enjoying the fights. You know, if they mark it wrong, I don't care. There's no money on the line.
41.
It's whatever. It is what it is. Surely that's a 66. Oh, 85, okay.
85 start.
41. 26.
60.
'Darren racing way ahead of Mike here. We will need a maximum this visit. Make it interesting. So you figure 6 or 9 or 12
45.
from 190 here for 113.
45.
2 treble 20s from here to get in a range. So it'll be a bunch more for
22.
145.
43.
65.
'Oh wow, Darren! I didn't realize that first art was in that treble 20.
86.
Missed that double 16 for the 102. Holy moly! Despite the lack of pressure, certainly wanted to put on a show. We'll see if Mike can apply a little bit of pressure as best he can do here. Ooh, good first start. Without another treble to make it real interesting.
100.
Oh, still a bit of pressure for Darren here.
Got it. First
Oh,
start.
wow. And I need to take a break as I did not quite take a break between those, the first match and this one. So I will rejoin you all shortly. Enjoy the darts.
85.
45.
43.
45.
43.
60.
100.
60.
'Alrighty, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Um, had to use the restroom and brag to the wife about how seamlessly this was all working, including transitions like this. The match.
45.
Oh, I was actually just about to comment that we've avoided any unnecessary board reframing so far this match, as I look up and see Darren's board recropping itself.
25.
Fortunately, not yet to the detriment that we experienced with Toaster's board last match. So
10.
if it just stays here, I'm good with it. Now that again, this early in the match, if it stabilizes there, I should just reset it, shouldn't I? You all deserve a better view. You really do. Oof. Great first start from Mike. 102 remaining with 2. 101. Huh.
112.
I do not know why the hell you would go. Wait. 112? Oh, he hit the 5th.
45.
Right, okay, yeah. So he hit the treble 17. Yeah, but I don't know why the hell you would go there, because if you miss another 2, you leave yourself 99. Like, why the hell would you go 17s on 101?
Scored second
Because you're
dart.
just gonna make 50 in the next turn, I guess. Like, whatever. I'll just shut up and they're playing, not me. Oh, great! Now we got Mike's board geeking out too. Fantastic. Ugh. Looks like I gotta get up again here, because
43.
if I was a betting man, still, I would bet that Mike's gonna be throwing some darts at that double 10 sometime soon here. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do with these stupid boards that keep on resetting.
45.
30.
All right, well, gonna get worse before it gets better.
41.
Getting closer. Getting closer, I promise y'all.
47.
Push. 76.
Fuck. 64.
Okay, now everyone cross your fingers, do a little snow dance to hope that these cameras don't jitter out on me again. I would say jitter out on us, but let's be honest, it doesn't really affect you. Okay. Well, that's always fun. This is why I love playing in person. Yeah, Toaster saying he's glad it wasn't just his board. Now, I knew it wasn't just your
43.
board or like anything on your side. This is a long-standing issue with this particular broadcast implementation. There's just no perfect process here when everyone's remote. That's why I just can't wait to get this stuff back in person. Do my old multi-camera rig again. I'm just catching up on the chat here. Congress saying 101 last start. You go bull 25.
100.
No. Oh, there's just no reason to not go 20s. Like, there's just, like, what's the worst case scenario going 20s? And, like, what's the worst case scenario going 25s?
83.
And is 86 that much of a benefit? Wait, no, is 76 that much of a benefit over 81? Like, not for the risk of, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess your risk of flubbing into the 99 is, less. But still, I still don't like it.
41.
That said, Congra would whoop my ass. Left-handed, one-eyed. Ooh, Darren, 32. Oh, well inside. Way overcompensated with that third one. Would have been a fantastic 92. Almost had it in 23 darts there. Well, we'll see what sort of punishing Mike can do on the 80. Meanwhile, we will see what sort of punishing Mike can do. Single 20 for Tops. Tops is on. Tops is not in. Tops is low. Tops is not tops.
60.
Double 6, double 8 looks like their first start for Darren. Ooh, wow. All right. This is a fantastic semifinal match here. Through 6 legs, Darren at a 58.3 average with checkouts of 90, 16, and 16. 5 scores of a ton or better, between a ton and ton 39. Meanwhile, Sweet Action on the right side of our board, 61.7. His
62.
checkouts, 60, 76, and 50. Beautiful stuff here. Legs won here in 24 darts, 24, 21, 25, 23, 25. Unreal. We went break, break, hold, 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 hold.
60.
Wow, this has been more exciting and less stressful than I anticipated, which is, well, it's good and bad. It's awesome for me because I'm having a good time. This is the most fun I've had watching any of these City League matches all season
43.
by a tremendous margin. But it's bad because I just want to sit here and like drink a bunch of drinks and just love these darts and watch these darts.
45.
I wanna stand up. And if you're going to the shoot, what is it? Someone announced recently some European event in Hungary or Germany or something that they're doing with a crowd, but the crowd stipulations, the crowd like regulations are very strict. So you can't get up and order. You have to order all of your food and drink from your table. And there's no costume allowed. And there is no singing allowed, if you can believe that. A professional world international darts senior tournament, no singing allowed. As the illustrious Dan Dawson says, shut up if you love the darts. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, I think the PDC is doing better than any other major league in these times with putting on these events. I think the PDC players are more kind of down for the cause than any of these other sports leagues that we've seen. So, man, I'm about it. Anything they can do to get these players, on camera, on the stage, on the Aki, earning some money, getting folks watching, whether in person or remotely. Man, I'm about it. And I think they did a great job with the summer series. I was just astonishingly surprised, pleasantly surprised with the quality of the match play feed. And even yesterday, I was watching a Champions League match, the what was it, Napoli Barca match, and again they're piping in that crowd audio, and if you're not paying attention to it, if you're just kind of looking around doing some work, just having this on the background as I was, you would not know there's there's not a crowd in there. I think they're doing great work. Inspirational. Yeah, Congress saying PDC fans following the rules. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know, man. I'm with you. Oh, gonna see what sort of math Mike would have done there if he had gone 20. I'm pretty sure that Mike would have moved to the 18s there. I think he knows better than to go 60 on 122. But you never take it for granted here.
5.
So from 196 to apply some pressure here for Mike. How much pressure? Not a lot of pressure. No pressure.
20.
Wow, I didn't realize that left Mike still outside of range. Not the case with Darren, who himself just fails to apply any pressure too. Couple of treble 20s would be very nice. All right, 1-2-1 for Darren here. Now, so here for the 1-2-1, I don't mind 25 first start. I hate 19 first start. I fucking hate 19 first start. I fucking hate 19 first start. Some point for this cast, I was saying I want to keep this kind of commentary PG rated, and I might want to use this to promote City League darts and do ads that might target kids and stuff like that. Man, I don't know, man. 1-2-1 going 19 first start. Nah, fuck that. I can't abide. That's all bets are off with that shit. Yeah, Congra, that's kind of my point. In the chat saying, about the European event, can't set up to saying drink loads of beer in costume. What's the point of going, dude? Yeah, I'll be watching, dude. Better believe I'll be watching. What's the point in going? I'm not sure, man. I don't know. Tops for Mike for the worst leg of the match. Pretty bad double attempt. Double 10 here to recover it. Good marker. He's known to use them. Yikes.
Wow.
And still not able to get through the door. What is going on here? They were looking so fire through 6. Leg 7. Unlucky 7 here. Double 10 for Mike here. He's taking his time. Making sure he's getting his head right. I respect it. He's going to bust or go for the 1 here. The 1 it is.
16.
Yes or no, Darren? Yes or no? We're all wondering.
Bust.
Oh, he says he got it. No. Nope, sorry. False alarm for the cast. That's why I'm not scoring this, folks. Because, my excitement, I get loud and talk over when the players are calling out their scores. So, I'll hear stuff if I'm scoring it, hear the wrong thing or mess up stuff up. Or in this instance, just kind of call it wrong in the booth. Double 1 doesn't go for Mike, who leaves himself in the Mad House. And if Shelby was here, she'd be asking if it's the Mad Nut
Got it. First start.
Crazy House. Meanwhile, Darren through the door. Finally, 37 darts. Woof. So this one, despite looking like it could be a similar scoreline, is feeling a whole lot more close. Just is feeling more back and forth because there's not that spread. What to Toaster run away like 4-1 or something on cues there. That match. So, local brewing, Lazarus. Don't forget to tip your servers, ladies and gentlemen. And just the transition here when I go down to here is my remote control for the broadcasting setup. So I turn down here and change the scene. So, here, let's go back to the match. Ta-da! I promise I won't do this in any subsequent streams. It's just this one. I'm so tickled by the fact that it's just working. It's just working.
60.
This is making me want to go throw some darts competitively right now, I'll tell you what. So for those who missed some of the commentary earlier, I did say that the next season of the City League, Premier League, Quarantine League, whatever I'm calling this, which I still don't really know, will be invite only and will be broadcast on cable television and on local public broadcast stations around the country if I'm able to work out those deals, which I am working on and do think will happen. So if you are interested in joining us, wait, hold on, we're still high scores. So if you are interested in joining us next season, shoot us a note in the chat. Go to cityleaguedarts.com. There's contact information there. And fill out the form. Let me know. Let us know. I say us a lot of times. There's no us. There's no us. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me. So go there and fill out the contact form, and we'll get you into the qualifier. And maybe you've got a good enough camera, audio, darts, Darts Atlas competency, and Skype and Slack competency. And if you can work all those, then hey, maybe you'll join us. It'll be awesome. Let's go to the match. Yes, indeed. Richie asking what time it is over here. As I explained in the opener, it's 5:01 somewhere, buddy. It's 5:01 somewhere. And you know what?
130.
That's the point. That's my point.
Fuck you. 28.
Tops for Mike. Tied up. Oh, the 18 darter is not going to go. Not a terrible dart at it. 82 left. Treble 14 for tops here for Darren. Bit high. 29 leaves 63. 73. You wanted the treble 19 there.
31.
Doing math like I am. Tops here for Mike for 19. Double 10 for 20, which we won't see, and I'll have to fix this.
40 scored, second dart.
I need to change my flight. I ripped a flight in the
All
last.
right.
Take me 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to grab a beer.
While the players take a break, I'll take a quick little break to try to fix this Gilligan cam real quickly. And noted about the sync lag with the new transitions. That's not surprising, and I appreciate the feedback. Thank you.
Hey, I'm back. Your shot. Shoot well, sir.
All right, shoot well, Darren. Forty-one.
Oh, 20 fucking 6.
Okay, and we're back again. And looking at the score line here, you know what I think would be smart is, first of all, is not pop off the microphone from my headset. I should take one more break before we head into the final throws of this match. Get it throws. It's like a double entendre. Anyway, I'll see you all in a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
43.
Time.
$100.
11.
Who is it? Oh, I just got back in time for the maximum. And my shit wasn't muted, so that's awesome. Wow.
60.
All right, let's tidy that 72 up now. Treble 16 for double 12. Yeah, you know, I knew he was going to go treble 12 there. 20 for tops. I think tops is on here. Oh, 18 darter is not going to happen. Man, so many of these we've seen with these semifinal matches. A bunch of darts at like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 that have just not gone. For 19 darts here? Maybe? I certainly like it this turn. I still like it this turn. Double 10. Yep.
40
Wow.
sword, third dart.
He just doesn't take prisoners. Like, if Mike gets up to the board with 40 left, you know, good leg. Move on. So again, I'll just reiterate how much I appreciate the commentary in the chat around the booth cam here. So this is something I've been suspicious of with these like iOS cameras that are pointed into here. So I'm going to continue limiting the time that I'm spending with that. And
78.
yeah, again, like the intention kind of because of that issue, that was part of my motivation in trying to get some videos pre-recorded with that whole intro sequence around the standings, stats,
25.
and being up the lineup today. I wanted to pre-record that here, so that was just like one video playing, and just ran out of time. So again, I always appreciate the feedback here. Yeah, Congraw with the photo reference. Rascal says yes. Yeah, I think Rascal and Mike Gilligan get along very, very well. Except for a couple matches this season where they have definitely been at odds.
45.
$45.
10.
77.
All right, so update on the averages here, halfway through 10. Getting closer and closer. Darren at a 54.9, Mike at a 59.7. The scoring just ever so slightly in Mike's favor here. Both players with 8 low tons, but Mike with 2 mid tons, or 2 high tons, and 1 maximum that we just saw last leg. She parlayed into a beautiful setup. We're walking through the door. Another chance to see some darts math that won't happen.
30.
You'd figure Mike will be first to a checkout here unless he manages some nasty 41 here, which he won't. So checkout's good. 135 for his efforts, perhaps? Nope, just 95, but he'll be happy with that, I hope. I sure would be.
$78.
5 for Mike here, going 20s for a start. 85 remaining. Trouble 15 for Tops. Trouble 15 is in. Tops for the match to get into the finals for the championship. No!
85.
Darren with a chance here. Still a chance. Well, I don't know. What do you say? What do you say when you're on 110 with 2 darts and you go 19? I don't know. What, like, and these folks have listened to me call this shit all season long, and it still happens. I don't know. I've tried my best, y'all. I swear this does not represent me. Like for the match, double 20. Can you mark it inside? Yeah. Oh, what a weird, awkward deflection.
You
That
got
dart
it.
was thrown
Damn.
way outside of the target. You can see
Oh,
that
yeah.
flight just wanted to go way
I gave you a
outside.
game.
Oh, but it got there in
Most
the end.
Definitely did, my friend.
Oh, and I'm a little bit late
I
on
still got work to do.
my sources
Oh,
here.
yeah. See, now that.
So there's that summary. Wow. So easy to start. Yeah, hold on. It starts again. So that might have been one of the better matches that we saw all season. That's probably the best average that we saw. I think that's better than the Darren Weiland match from week 1, which I think previously was the best overall throw that we've seen so far. Wow, just incredible darts from Mike, playing like he's playing in a finals or playing for a championship. Just absolutely beautiful stuff. You love to see it. Threw in a maximum in there. Took that leg in very, very, very tidy fashion. I think we got a great lineup here. The way that Toaster is throwing, the way that Sweet Action is throwing, I think we've got a fantastic finals coming up. I still need to take some time to set that one up. So let me figure out how to kill some time while I configure this whole coming up thing. So who's coming up? So who's the top seed there? So the first player will be Toaster. Second player will be Mr. M. Gilligan. Alright, so now I'll transition this. Championship coming up. And I'll catch y'all soon. All right, there we go. Booth cam was shot. Tried to take the booth cam take. Didn't take. That's okay. We've got these players ready to go. Toaster on the left, Sweet Action on the right. For this championship match for City League Darts, Spring 2020. So playing to 8, best of 15 match here. And just ready for the players to kick it off. They're kind of waiting for my timing cue. So they should be going any moment now. Any moment now. Hopefully they're not waiting for me again. So why don't we confirm that? Let's just make sure they're not waiting for me.
think we're good.
There they go. All right.
All right. Shoot well, buddy.
Didn't have to say anything. They got it.
I'm going to turn the volume down.
Okay.
And we're off. So, like I said, finals, championship match, City League, Spring 2020. Game on. Gilligan with the darts first, having thrown the bullseye on the diddle. And we're off.
$43. 43.
See who gets off to a hot start here. Yeah, I really don't know what to make of this match. I don't know what to expect from it. Both these players have turned hot and cold throughout their semifinal matches.
100.
Yeah, they've had moments of good scoring, good doubling, and we'll see what they bring here today. Oh, Gilligan making a point to find some troubles here. Ooh, can't do a second 1080 for the match here, but a 125 will be very helpful early on here. Devin in the chat, big Toaster fan, saying let's go Toaster. Congraw, big Darts fan, saying let's go Last Leg Decider. Benjamin Weiland, relationship to be determined, saying they bet the Toaster warms up soon. I bet too. I bet that Toaster could warm up to a nice singe.
Oh my gosh.
But a
26.
nice singe on those buns that come in there. That said, Gilligan with a whole bunch at 169. Whole bunch of darts at it. Well, I think there's 149 left, so just probably wants 9 or 17. I think probably it's going to go 9 for tops. Oh, okay, 17 for 32. Wow, what a setup. My goodness. Fiery start, setting himself up for a 16 darter right out of the gates, Mike Gilligan.
121.
The action is sweet indeed. Meanwhile, Toaster saying, okay, I can apply a little bit of pressure from 272. From downtown. 8 now for Mike. 8 still.
16.
Inside out, out. Now Ben confirming brother status.
Stupid. 30.
A very unfortunate visit for Toaster, especially after that fantastic look from his last one, getting himself into a proper checkout range with that 121. 8's a little bit outside on the first one. Nope. Outside of the 16. Double eight still for Gilligan for the opener and the hold. And it's not going to go. 1-2-1. Toaster for the opportunity for the break here. Pivotal leg potentially. I think that 20 leaves 101. Treble 17 for the bullseye. Oh, bit low and inside on that single two. Still double eight for Gilligan for the opener. There it is. Good look. Getting across that line real quick. Well, yeah, not as quick as he'd like, but quick enough.
100.
Great opening visit there from Toaster on his throw. To apply that pressure, say, all right, Gilligan, I mean, that was a great leg, but it was just a hole to throw. I'm surprised that third dart missed its target as much as it did. Those first two, the way they were throwing their angle, just seemed like Dave's getting a real comfortable on that left side. Meanwhile, Gilligan's cam's going all shoot, what's that movie with Scanner Darkly. His camera's going all Scanner Darkly on us. I was gonna say, what's that Linklater film with Keanu and Harrelson and weird, always moving bodies. But I got there. A slower leg than the first here. Well, Toaster racing to checkout range first, and Mike will have his work cut out for him if he wants to try to get back close to this leg with Dave well ahead and with the darts. Can't tell if that's a 54, a 12, a 18, or a 4 on that second dart from Mike. It was a single 8, single treble 4, double 4.
26.
Yeah, Toaster saying that was a terrible visit. Indeed, it was. As terrible as it was, though, I'd still rather be in Toaster's place than Sweet Actions. Maybe not for long, though.
85.
Okay, yeah, I'll take Gilligan's place, but not by much. So on 102 here, I really like treble 16 to start, but I can guarantee you that's not the route that Mike is going.
52.
A little bit of pressure from Toaster there. Certainly no gimme 102 here for Mike, who's certainly going 20 for start here. $82 remaining. Treble 14 is off. So it'll be Toaster for 66 here. For a critical opening hold. The triple 10 was in, the double 18 was not. And the double 9 was terribly inside. So 16-8 split here for Gilligan. Figure he'd prefer, I don't know if he'd prefer 8 or 16. Maybe we'll infer by the dart. Oh, we will infer by the dart. He wanted the 16. 9 for double 16. 32 left. Oof. 24 left. Could be a worse leave. But Toaster will have a shot at double four. Nope. And just the one. Double 12 here for Mike for the 25. For the break. For the break. Double six. Yep. It's up. It's good. Ay, some sloppy closing here. I don't know. I don't know what to expect the rest of these legs. I mean, through two here, we got Toaster at a 57.1, Mike at a 62.6 average. Both players with 3 low tons. Gilligan with the lone high ton. No maximums yet. We saw Gilligan hit one last match. I'll do a quick little booth cam just so y'all see how casual, comfy I am. Oh, wait, no, I turned it off. Oh, never mind. Well, no audio video lag that time, am I right? Yeah, I'm hysterical.
$45. $45.
Mike well ahead here. He's opening a few legs of this championship match. At the moment, it looks like he's just got all the momentum and all the darts behind him. Oof. Fortunate deflection there for a dart that was surely in that 60. But in this race to 8, so best of 15 here. I mean, plenty of time for Toaster to right this ship. I mean, right now, he's just down a break, right? It looks really bad, you know, when you lose the darts to start and then you get broken to open it up. But really, in the context, in the scheme of things, it is just a break of throw that he's down. So, you know, just picks up one break and holds from here on out, and just there's nothing in the game. So, still very much in it, especially in this longer format style.
$46.
Hmm. Mike taking his time that turn, but not getting paid throwing those darts kind of everywhere but his target.
60.
And my apologies. I'm bringing up the player audio. I didn't realize it was so suppressed before. My bad.
60. $11.
Toaster in the chat making it known that that brother that wait, where were we? Brother Ben does not throw darts well. He does throw darts, but not well apparently. Maybe some shots fired.
81.
Maybe we'll get Ben in the league next season to force Toaster to put his darts where his mouth is.
Oh my God, 26.
Speaking of darts and mouths, Gilligan here, 61. I feel like he's going treble 15. Yeah, he's not a 25, 36 guy. Mike just does not like throwing the 25s. He just doesn't do that. Tops now though. Oof, bit low. But
41.
still under no duress here, Mike Gilligan with Toaster still at 175.
45.
Wow.
First dart.
Tidy finish from Mike.
Let's go, buddy.
But again, like I said, listen, the scoreline looks terrible. It looks like this runaway. Dave is just down to break a throw. That's all it is.
Breakfast.
Well, that doesn't help. But listen, he's just down the break. Hold here, get some break in the next 4 or 5 legs, and hold your darts from there on out. And let's just reset the whole match. Just hold, and then figure you got to get a break in the next, in the next 3, in Mike's next 3 legs. It's just that simple. Just put the dart into the treble 20. It's just
29.
that easy.
Forty-three.
Oh, great first from Toaster. Maybe rush that second.
85.
Yeah, I didn't like the pacing between those between the first and the second. Almost like he felt like he had captured like the lightning through that treble, and he wanted to just get rid of that dart again while he still had it.
Yeah. 85.
45.
Has he done it? Hey, he's done it! Wow, to get in a checkout range too. The 140 was no good. The 180 both times have been critical for Gilligan.
140.
My man, showing up when it counts. And I think he's doing that against the season 1080 leader. I'm pretty sure Toaster threw 3 of them in the regular season. Like, it's his job. But despite that fantastic throw from Gilligan,
60.
Toaster is not far behind at all and could very easily put pressure and looks to do it with that first dart into the treble 20.
84.
Wow. So Gilligan with a slight advantage in that 2 singles sets up a double. But, geez, at this point, it is absolutely anyone's game. Now, I think Mike will go 20s here. Yeah, he's not, he won't go 18s. He knows better than that. Bullseye. 4-0. Oh,
Hi.
a good look. A fantastic look at it. Almost snuck in that. Oh, wow. It's on for Toaster. Double 16. Double 8 now. Oh, he's rushing it. He's throwing so fast. I don't know why he's just trying to shoot them out. He doesn't throw this fast. Like, he gets hot and bothered when it's in, when it's on. Oh, I wish he would slow down just a little bit. Come on. Gilligan, 6-10 split. It's double 18. It's double 9. It's Toaster for double 8.
28.
Wow.
First start.
Unreal. This is such a good match. All right, I need to turn my audio down a little bit because I'm just going to be yelling a little bit more here, and I'm going to blow out y'all's speakers. Wow. All right, Toaster, come on. Turn this around. 22 darter. After having missed a bunch. A bunch. Like, that was a shitty leg of doubling for Toaster. And still does it. And still does it in 22. Is this about to be another ton 80? Oh, wow. All right. I think these players, so like I said, dude, in the pregame, I said, we need to wait until like 3 or 4 to see what's going to happen in these matches. Leg 3 or 4
25.
here, we're seeing some momentum shift. This could get real spicy. Wow, we got Gilligan throwing at 63.8. Dave, 54.3 so far here through 4 legs. So back to the chat there. Brother Toaster saying that that Dave got him a Star Wars board a couple years ago for Christmas, and that
81.
thing has not been taken out of the box yet. Oh, well, I guess so maybe the good news for Ben there is that the bullseye is probably very, very large. It's probably very, very accessible, similar to a thermal exhaust port. So I would think the bullseyes would come many and regularly on such a board, even by a bunch of like stupid
100.
rebel teenagers. So hey, Star Wars reference.
60.
Gilligan turning on the gas here. 140, 39 ton to open up this leg for the first 9. That's a first 9 average of 140, 39, and 100 divided by 3. You do the math. I'm calling the match. I'm busy.
22.
Yeah, Congo asking if the ton 80 curse applies to Cedar League darts. Ton 80 curse applies to everyone, everywhere.
Breakfast.
The ton 80 curse does not discriminate. Ton 80 curse does not get clicky. Ton 80 curse hates everyone.
$85.
Oh gosh, we got Wyland's taking over the chat.
66.
Now we've got a supposed Ray in here saying that darts has not been strong suit. So we got the Wylands coming out the woodwork here. I'm about to get a message from little week and a half old Wyland, who I'm sure is very advanced and is using the cell phone and saying, "Daddy, I'm very advanced and I'm on the cell phone,
59.
and you need to win this match." And for the unfamiliar, that's a James Wade crack.
59.
16 for tops for Gilligan here to extend this lead. I mean, just selfishly, I totally want Toaster to come back here. I want this to go to 7-7 last leg decider. 16 leaves tops double 20. Oof. 7 to leave 32 on the next go around. Oof. Well, that's okay.
36.
If you're gonna miss the 7 on 39, miss it in the single 19. The most interesting man in the world.
60.
I don't always miss the 7, but when I do, I miss it in the single 19. I won't be making that impression again, I promise you. Conger asks if Dave is. Oh wow,
20
Gilligan
sword, 30 dart.
comes through there, really running through the store here, trying to close this pretty quickly. Conger asking if Dave is doing it for country. Probably the country of 1,000 lakes country.
45.
Even though that's Wisconsin, but he's up there in that lakes area, so something about shoot, what is Michigan? And with all these Wylands in the chat now, of course, I'm making myself a giant ass. Let's see, what's the Michigan motto here? Probably beat state or something. Oh, great. Now I gotta fill out fire hydrant captchas because I'm in here. Oof, wow, there's a bunch of Latin. I will protect is the state motto of
39.
Michigan. See, where is Peninsulum Ammonum Circumspice? Oh, my Latin's rusty.
41.
This toaster can is bothering me a little bit. As soon as we got mics all figured out, let me refresh the toast.
Oh, Jesus. 40.
Get that thing full size. Because we certainly got legs to play.
Sixty.
Oh, 68.
All right, no, Mike's got messed up a little bit there too, but his will just automatically reset as it has done. Because as I stepped down to the rig, his was working just fine.
Damn it. 24.
And there it goes, fixing itself. I
83.
didn't do anything on the mic board. It just sorted out. Okay. I mean, honestly, now like I'm intimidated in the chat. I got a brother and a dad in here. Oh my gosh, there's some trash talking to each other. The
45.
toaster. This is the sort of thing I know better than to get in the mix of. I know how these things can go. It can get ugly.
100.
But honestly, family trash talking is the best trash talking. There's just nothing like it. Ah, yes, thanks Ray for that Michigan translation. If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you. I was seeing some stuff about waters and peninsula or peninsulae or whatever.
97.
Well, I think Ray's saying mom's in the chat as well. So it's just full blown no sacred cows here. No punches pulled.
90.
Wow. Great setup for double 18 when he comes back, which he absolutely will with Gilligan still at 208. The last match, the last semifinal, it looked like there was a chance that Darren was going to be coming back there, and it just never materialized. Similarly with Hughes, looking like he might have been coming back, building some momentum against Wyland in their first semifinal of the night. But we'll see. So far, the comebacks have not been paid.
Oh, yeah. 81.
Double 18 for Wyland to keep this very interesting. Double 9. That single 11 leaves
Third dart.
that single 14. I'm like looking up on my board. Yeah, 14. Then on the 18, leaves 4 for double 2. Wyland Toaster back in here. We're back on it. He's just on a break. Like I've been saying, he needs to break and then just keep on holding, and that's it. Yeah, awesome. Love to hear it. Brother Ben in the chat saying Toaster said he was playing today and they'd love to see other broadcasts. Yep, I'm definitely thinking about doing more live streams. So historically, what we've been doing this season is just recording all the matches to tape
45.
and then stitching them together at the end to create a single week video. And for a number of reasons, I want to move away from that next season and do stuff like this. Live stream, night of, just, you know, they schedule the match and it's live and you tune in and watch it, and this on YouTube if you want to watch it later. So I think we will be moving to that next season. And with his placement here in the finals tonight, Toaster will absolutely secure himself an invitation to that follow-up season that will be getting started in probably 2 weeks. So I think I need a week to kind of decompress and reassess exactly how we want to run the format and qualifiers. And then the next week we'll get it underway.
100.
Oh, now I got Devin in here informing me that maybe he's a Toaster cousin here. An Iron? Would Iron be a... If we're in like Beauty and the Beast universe, I want to say like an Iron or a candle holder would be a good cousin to the Toaster.
55.
So we could potentially just be less
30.
than halfway through this match. I mean, we're racing to 8. And if Toaster has a mind to get more than 2 out of the next 6, then we'll be going beyond 12 legs. Oof, yikes.
26.
Not a good third dart there from Mike.
Oof. 20. Thank God.
Ben saying the cousins of the Toaster, vacuum cleaner and Blanky. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness gracious. I don't even want to take that any further. I'm only going to get myself in trouble by following up with that one.
God damn it. 75.
Yeah, unfortunately, missing that third dart to not leave himself 1-4-1.
45.
And meanwhile, Toaster's scoring has slowed down a good bit. But again, he has the luxury of having a little bit of time in this extended format. Doesn't need to jump out and get this break right away. But that doesn't diminish the pressure at all, certainly.
Damn it. 81.
Oh, son of a bitch. 83.
Well, if I had my broadcast stream going, I'd
32. 48.
show you all the cat cam. Cat trying to crawl up my leg here. It's my cat. It's not just a random cat, just so you know.
44.
Yeah, so Ben asking if I know the Brave Little Toaster kind of context to Dave's nickname. I don't. I mean, I'm familiar with like the Brave Little Toaster like story, cartoon, whatever.
23.
but yeah, I mean, just as a reference of like, Dave Little Toaster or Brave Little Toaster kind of context there for sure.
58.
I was just kind of bringing up the Beauty and the Beast world because of anamorphic, or wait, what is it? Personification of inanimate objects is kind of where that was coming from, I think. Ooh, English words. So glad I paid attention in school. Just kidding.
It's guard, third dart.
All right there, Mike with that 27 darter to extend that lead again. What's going to happen here? I mean, just
70.
the stats deceive the scoreline like a good bit. There's just barely anything between them. Toaster sitting on a 56.1 average, Gilligan at a 59.7. No one with like particularly great checkouts. The high scoring has been pretty much the same. The Toaster has 5 low tons and 1 high ton. Gilligan's got 5 low tons, 2 high tons, and 1 maximum. So, not a big disparity there here through 7 legs.
45.
So, Brother Ben informing me that the vacuum and blanket reference were about the Brave Little Toaster, specifically that character, and that kind of universe. I was thinking the blanket as just like a kind of general
85.
comfort tool thing, and the vacuum
Come on.
as just a sucks reference.
41.
Anyway, it shows you my fantasy kind of cartoon literacy. And let's crack another beer. Time for some more Lazarus. Time to share some more life. And hopefully we've got some good more time in this match, because I'd love to see Toaster start to come back here.
85.
We've seen signs of comebacks, but just no one's been able to complete it.
60.
See, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure that in the 2 matches we've had so far, no one has gone back ahead from getting behind. Is that right? Whoever's won the first leg has won the match. I think that's right. Wow. Gilligan just really finding that groove here. 3-ton 80s for the evening so far.
60.
And he'll still have more time to do that, as he'll need at least 2 more legs, even if he wins this one here. 110, not under pressure. So had 72 after 2. Wanted that treble 12 for 36. Meanwhile, looks like no pressure from Toaster.
85.
$20 for tops. Want to be careful not to bust into the treble, as we've done so many times. It's good. Double 20. It's low, double 10. It's outside.
40.
On 40 for Toaster. Give me a 60, 40, 40. Come on.
Stupid.
Yep,
41.
that is stupid.
Great
You
miss.
idiot. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do there. Like, you have to throw that third dart at the treble 20. It's not a bad decision-making process. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate third dart. I wish I hadn't been there many, many times before, but I have. Let's move it inside for double 10. Double 5 to go within 2. Wow, yep.
20 scored, third dart.
Good dart. Solid, solid. Even from here, from my distance, I can see that dart was pure in the heart of that green. No question about it. I hope you all like the new little framing I put on these on the boards for this finals. Me and I've been debating it. I've been really a big fan of the kind of full half screen for the player boards, but just with the resolution we can
43.
get from the Skype feed, it's just maybe pushing a little bit. So I like having this framing. I like having the player photos, making that a little bit more personal, showing the locations. So let me know what you think. I was ready to say, go on then. Go on then.
100.
Is that is that like the best Wayne Martel accent you've ever heard in your life? Probably is. Probably is.
55.
Go on. I really wish I hadn't unplugged my my booth camera here, because I'm just lounging so hard.
41.
Y'all would love to see it.
Come on, man. 45.
Low goings, leg 9 here for these players. They both need a little break. Maybe we should give them like a 5-minute break after leg 5. Like maybe make it like 7 and a race to 8. You know, and that's why I didn't make the semifinals longer than that. I consider doing like best of
85.
13 or best of 15 for the semis, and then like 17 or 19 for the finals. But for players like us, man, like I don't know, like the prospect of doing like, I mean, if you got to
45.
play out all, even here at 11 to 15, best of 11, best of 15. If you go 7, 8, and what, 8, 9? Wait, no, 7, 8 would be the 15. Yeah, you go 7, 8, and 6, 5. That's a lot of darts. That's more darts than we're used to throwing in a day. You know, the end of that championship match is just going to be trash, rubber arms, just trying to lift darts toward the board. No one needs to see that crap. So,
60.
so hence the slightly abbreviated formats. You know, we'd love for this match to go best of 21. You know, go for the semifinals, go best of 17, whatever. And if we were splitting that out across multiple days, absolutely would have done that, I think. But yeah, as it is, I think we got a good bit of darts here in for the action. I think that's 80 scores so far through 2. Yep, that was 80 indeed.
96.
One of the 48 for tops.
Oh, Jesus, that was a snatcher. 43.
Congraw calling out my Wayne Martel, saying it sounds like an old-timey chimney sweep accent. And that is probably giving me far more credit than I deserve on that trash. Oh, double 18. To go within 1. Double 18 so for the 21 darter.
Kind of. 36.
Rather be high than inside on that one, if I'm honest.
$95.
Solid turn from Toaster. Make Mike think about it a little bit at least. He knows that 115 is quite doable. Will it matter? Double 9.
Oh,
Double 3. From that single 12.
yo. Oh,
Us in the double 19 adjacent. Double 19 for double thereof. Not going to go.
59.
Yep, has 76 on that third. Wanted the treble 20 to leave double 8. Good setup for Toaster. Pressure is on proper for Mike here. Double 18 again. Double 9 again. One or bust. 1 for 8 when he comes back, if he comes back. 16 for tops. Toaster. 16 or 8. 16 for tops.
24.
Oh, okay. That was my shitty math. Again, I hate the pace that Dave just threw there. I don't like it at all. Way too fast. Just what the hell? Like he's getting to that chance and he's just like, oh, I gotta get there, gotta get there, gotta get there. Double 2 now for Mike. You wouldn't call it a steal, but well, you won't call it anything yet. Double 16 for Toaster. No excuse. No excuse not to do it. Come on. There he
32,
goes.
second dart.
All right. You know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in Toaster's head right now. He was down 2 breaks here. No. The doubles were getting weird, but he's in these advantageous positions
100.
in these legs, and it's just a matter of walking through the door. And you know, he has no history with Gilligan here, so you know, I don't it shouldn't be an issue of like confidence or anything, because Toaster knows he plays online a bunch. Toaster knows he's a veteran of like this format. I mean, I think of all the players in City League,
121.
he should be one of the ones most suited to this exact situation here.
Perfect. 22.
So I'm really baffled. But like I've been saying, listen, it's not gone yet. It's still longer format. Plenty of chances here for some breaks, some holds, and to right the ship. And I mean, let's be honest here. This has been a quality match. Super duper quality. So through 9 legs, we got Toaster throwing a 55.6 average. Gilligan at a 60.3. All right. We've
60.
we've had legs 1 in 22, 26, 28, 22, 24, 24, 27, 21, and 29. I mean, these are darts. These are good darts.
$58.
21.
And you know what? I realized I forgot to tell these players that I want to do an interview with the winner at the end of this. So I'll have to figure out that flow at some point. But rest assured, we will get it done.
50.
Yes, I swear that we will get the interviews done. Okay, Caster
58.
needs some friends. Caster getting a little stir crazy here. I'll be there. Ooh, I think a 65 score with the first 2. That is nice from Mike.
Yo.
68 will still be nice. Set up and check out range. Toaster just not going to apply pressure this turn here.
11.
No matter what happened with that third dart, pressure was not going to be applied. Congrau saying he'd lose on purpose to avoid the interview. Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't tell them.
God damn it. 44.
Oh gosh, Ray asking if I knew who sings that song. That is so. So I mean, it's either Instinct Backstreet Boys or 90
38.
Degrees. Like that's always like the question with it. I'll be there. I'm gonna say it's Backstreet Boys. I'm gonna say Backstreet Boys. I feel like I'm picturing them singing it. Tops. Nope. I don't bust it here. Wow, great non-bust. Fantastic third dart. Closer to the double than the treble. Great first start from Dave in the treble.
1, 2, 1.
Wow, awesome. Pressure applied. I'm afraid it's not enough pressure given the circumstance. But we'll see double 20. Yep, wow.
Already scored first start.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Mike Gilligan goes up to the Aki, looking for 40. Motherfucker's gonna find it. We already made the stream non-PG. It is what it is. Are we sweating? Are we sweating it right now? We gotta be. We were.
40.
We were, and he let us down. Gosh. As many ton 80s as we've seen tonight, we've seen a
100.
whole bunch of sweats go awry as well. Now I'm second guessing if I want to do the interview. I'm like so stressed out right now with the whole audio video setup.
60.
I'm really able to take that on. Probably not. Not yet. Next season though. I think this is pretty good for the first season, for the first round of the
59.
of a live finals night though, if I do say so myself. I for one cannot believe this has gone off without a hitch, at least apparently so, at least from my impression, from my standpoint. There have been no hitches, but we'll see when I rewatch it tomorrow how I feel.
Hi, 36.
All right, so Mike leaving the door slightly ajar for Toaster, who does not want to
30.
walk through it whatsoever. Man, just looking at these player graphics in the corners,
85.
just wishing we had some sweet jerseys and nicknames and like identity kind of along with those graphics.
30.
We'll get that again next season. We'll get that set up. I can pretty much guarantee you both these players will be playing City League next season. So we'll be getting more live matches. We'll definitely work on the branding. Some of the peacocking here, which I think is just so quintessential in darts. It's so incredible. One of that 140.
83.
Missed that second dart way right into that treble one. But under absolutely no duress here.
41.
Toaster continues to just sort of dance around that 20 bed. Gilligan, treble 19 for double 20. Treble 18 for double 24 as he has 78 remaining. 20 for tops to set it up for his next visit, and he'll have at least 6 at tops, if not more.
57.
Oh, shit. That went in. 76.
Gilligan will have
Okay.
9 at 40. Nope. Just the 6 guarantee. Nope. That will be 9. Because you had 3 in these 3. These 3 more. Double 10 now for the match. For the championship. For the winner. And he gets it! Oh, he
44,
takes
second
down
guard.
City League!
Good shot, Mike. Good
Sweet
work,
action. Mike Gilligan
Good
is the
job.
champion.
Well, for you, at least.
And the numbers to represent.
I can't describe how unprepared I am for this stage of the season.
Too many
Let me try
180s.
to run around to Mike Gilligan
Nice
and
work,
get
man.
him on here. Shit, no, but then the
Cheers,
interview will be
buddy. That
all
was a
super
fun
messed up because the
match.
audio will be
Good
messed up.
playing
Yeah.
with you.
We'll figure it out.
All right, I'll catch you on
somehow
the other
else.
side.
They're
Yeah.
gonna cut it out. I'm gonna cut them. I don't even have video to go back to. Oh my gosh, I keep on stripping off my microphone. I'm all flustered here. It's going awry. Everything is going sour in the broadcast booth. Why don't I just shut up and try to bring up the match stats, huh? Let's see how that'll work. There we go. Wow. What a finals. What a championship fight. Oh my goodness. So that 61-42, I'm pretty sure is the best average we've seen all season. That 55-33, I mean, definitely within the top like 4 or 5 averages we've seen for any match all season. Plus, it was extended format. The total average for this match got to be the best we've seen all season. The scoring, a 2-ton 80s. We've seen that once, one other time with Darren Ross in week 1 or 2, I think. Just incredible stuff. You'll see both these players back for next season in City League. And we'll have more details to follow. Follow the channel. Hit us up. Facebook, Twitter. I'm so unprepared for this right now. We're at cityleaguedarts.com. I don't even have an outro. You know what? Let me just pull up the intro video, and we'll take it from there. Thank you all for tuning in so much. Appreciate you all. Until next time, I'm LaserCat. Stay clean, stay focused.